Hello. Thank you, North Carolina Leadership Academy. This is a question and answer follow-up from our visit in late November 2022. So this goes out to the class of Marshal Pugh, and here are 8 questions that they sent me. What is your favorite instrument? The guitar. Classical guitar, specifically this one. And yeah, I think that's a good one. Who taught you how to play guitar? Well, I have had a few teachers. In order, they are Robert Scott Jr. was my first classical guitar teacher. And then I studied with Peter Clemente and David Leisner, Elliot Fisk. And then I met Dmitry Goryachev, who I studied with for 7 years, often 3 to 6 hours a week. Yeah, it was a lot. And then I also worked with the pianist Seymour Bernstein, and then pretty much like every musician I've worked with, they were my coaches. Always work with great musicians and you'll always get better. Number 3, what is your favorite style of music? Oh, that's very hard. It really depends on the time, to play or to listen to. I love playing contemporary music. I love playing classical music. Right now I'm going through pieces written for my new lullaby project, as well as arrangements of Bach that I made. And then some flamenco. It just depends. Yeah, there you go. When you first picked up the guitar, what were you feeling? This morning or like when I first started? So I picked up an electric guitar when I was 5 years old, and I got to take lessons for a few months as part of my dad's lessons. And so I got 15 minutes. And I still remember learning, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star and those pieces. And I still love it. My favorite thing, feeling-wise, is like... I love bending pitches. I love sliding. I love playing very close to the bridge. I just love the guitar. It makes me feel amazing, and tuning it is important. So then I feel really good. Yeah. Yeah, I felt excitement. Yeah, I just was like, I knew right away this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. Number 5, why do you enjoy playing the guitar so much? Because it's the greatest instrument, like the awesomest. Cello's cool, clarinet's amazing. Violin, kinda. Piano is cool, but God, the guitar, man, it's like amazing. Number 6, what is the hardest piece of music you had to play? The hardest piece of music is the piece of music I haven't learned yet. So it's, someone sticks something brand new. If I've never heard of the composer, I have to learn their language. But to answer your question, I think the one that took me the longest is The Legend of Hagoromo by Keigo Fuji. It's a very big piece, and it has lots of techniques where like I'm doing this, and then playing a melody just with my left hand. And I have lots of harmonics that I play with both hands. But also Bach, man, Bach's a pain in the butt. But he didn't write for guitar, so there you go. Yeah, Keigo Fuji, Legend of Hagoromo. That's probably the most difficult piece. Took me a good year to learn that, and I'm still learning it in a way. Number 7, what is the best piece of advice that you would give someone starting a music career? Well, your career already started if that's what you want to do. So don't wait until you graduate. Start learning about business, about how to write a contract, how to introduce yourself and speak. What we do is amazing. We have the greatest product in the world, music, and getting it into people's ears or computers or cell phones, however we can, into their lives, let's do it that way, it can be a lot of work. And so if you really love what you do, it will come through. But you have to have a lot of patience and commitment and various skills. So maybe you have a second job for a while that helps until you get established. Maybe you have a wealthy aunt or uncle who's like, I want to support your life forever. But you have to commit to the music, and that means listening, that means obsessing about it. And you have to love it. And if you don't love it, you're not doing it enough. You have to do more until you find those moments. And it's not just Bach or Beethoven, it's you. You know, what do you put into it? Read your poetry, drink your coffee, explore, go for hikes. You know, you have to live life if you want to communicate life. Yeah. Number 8, was there ever a time that you wanted to quit playing the guitar altogether? There was a time I thought I might have had to quit. I was having a lot of physical pain from injuries that I had in sports and not taking care of myself. And that was in college at the New England Conservatory. I was almost ready to drop out, and I met my now wife, and she saw potential in me, and she knew what I wanted, and she was also a healer. And so we became an item. I changed my diet, and I changed many things in my life so I could play music for the rest of my life. And I still, pretty much everything I do is for that. We had a house fire in 2007, and I never considered stopping at that point. Even though I missed 1 week of lessons, I said, this is what's going to keep me sane, because it was a very chaotic time. And I have no desire to ever stop, not at this point. Maybe when I really master the instrument, then I'll be like, okay, I've done enough. But for right now, no, this is what I want to do. So I'm willing to sacrifice a lot of other things. I don't need to go on 2-week vacations. The idea of going to a beach is wonderful for an hour or two, but I would probably just go back to my hotel room and practice. So that's it. I don't need to go to space. If they offer me a seat, maybe, but that's not my goal in life. I love playing fugues. I love playing simple melodies. If I can do that for the rest of my life, long or short, then it's a successful life. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you for your questions. And I'm Aaron Larget-Caplan, alcguitar.com. Have a wonderful and exciting holiday season, and I look forward to hearing all of you in the future as you progress. Cheers. Thank you, Marshall. Bye-bye.